The Jubilee year in Rome is fast approaching. With the theme Pilgrims of Hope, it will begin with the opening of the Holy Doors in December of 2024. Pilgrims will be pouring into the city, an estimated 35 million over the year. Jubilee years are meant for spiritual renewal, to refresh our relationship with God and to seek reconciliation. For Rome, they serve also as an opportunity to improve the city's infrastructure, and 2025 will be no exception. Among 188 different projects to make the city even more beautiful and accessible, one stands out. Most pilgrims who have been to Rome will recognize this road, the Via della Conciliazione, or Road of Conciliation. About 500 meters long, it stretches from St. Peter's and stops here. Beyond is Castel Sant'Angelo, at the moment separated by a very busy main road. Ambitious plans have been released to create a new piazza, linking Castel Sant'Angelo to St. Peter's.
From the Vatican came the idea and the need to improve the safety and the quality of the pedestrian circulation from Castel Sant'Angelo, which is a very important touristic area, to the Vatican. Historically, even in the Roman age, this was a classic route from that was at the time the Mausoleum of Hadrian and the circus of Caligula and Nero, then became in the Christian area an even more important connection. There were houses here inside, but you could walk from Castel Sant'Angelo and arrive to the magnificence of the old St. Peter.
The Via della Conciliazione was imagined in the 1930s as a link between the reconciled Italian state and Vatican City. Creating the grand avenue involved tearing down the neighborhood previously here. It's perhaps difficult to imagine today, but this reconstruction shows the Spina di Borgo, medieval-like with winding streets opening up to the grand embrace of Bernini's columns.
In 1929, in connection to the reconciliation between the Italian state and the Holy See, because when Italy became a nation state, there was a conflict between the new state and the Holy See. So the reconciliation of the Lateranense Treaty was also supported by this new road, which is Via della Conciliazione.
Improvements were made for traffic already leading up to the Jubilee of 2000, including creating this tunnel to help ease traffic around the area. The full realization of the project couldn't be completed in time because of complications with digging, including the need to move pipes for waterworks and the challenges of digging in an ancient city.
So now we have the Via della Conciliazione, the old tunnel, and now with the new tunnel, really the reconciliation is complete. And as I said, we go from the reconciliation to the hug. It's a big hug between Rome and St. Peter and the Holy See.
As the Vatican and the city of Rome are expecting an estimated 35 million people to flock to the Eternal City for the 2025 Jubilee Year of Hope, let's follow the Holy Father's advice and use the upcoming year of 2024 to prepare ourselves spiritually.
The Jubilee has always been an event of great spiritual, ecclesial, and social significance in the life of the Church. Ever since the year 1300, when Boniface VIII instituted the first Holy Year, initially celebrated every 100 years, then, following its biblical precedent, every 50 years, and finally, every 25 years, God's holy and faithful people have experienced this celebration as a special gift of grace, characterized by the forgiveness of sins and in particular by the indulgence, which is a full expression of the mercy of God.